Noah Wyle, ladies and gentlemen, Noah Wyle. There you go, you're over there.
Nice ring. Nice ring. Very funny.
They love you, Doc.
And I love them.
It's all the gay falsettoed men. Now, Doc, you are a conspicuous consumer, I assume, because you have recently, you hit the mother load, right, over there at ER? You guys are, seems like the producers are doing a nice job of feeding some of the money back to the people who make the show popular.
Yes, they've done.
You work for good people, I take it.
Good people
When's
indeed.
Clooney split? Is he gone? I haven't...
Yeah, soon. Last episode airs very soon.
Yeah, well, I hear in the last episode he ends up fighting vampires in a topless bar with Salma Hayek.
Something like that, yeah.
Are you, I take it since you're on here that you've agreed at some point with the people who book our show that you might buy some...
Consumerism is an interest to me, yeah. I do buy a lot of this stuff off late night cable, infomercial stuff. Do a lot of catalog ordering.
What, the worst stuff? Like the...
I don't really put a pejorative on it, Dennis. You know.
I am so judgmental about shit on after 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's all great stuff.
What about the English guys? Those are my favorite.
Do you watch those guys?
Yeah, the English guys
Those
have
are
the
my
polish that'll shine anything except their own fucking teeth. This is like...
They're amazing. One week they're hawking car wax and the amazing chamois, and the next week they'll come out with the pasta maker, and they've got the wrap down for every product. Yeah, I like those guys.
Now, what have you bought that you actually think works? Because I had a pocket fisher once, and you know, it kind of worked. Not that I frequently had to whip it out and, you know, cast at any given moment, but I did catch a fish on it once.
I caught a fish with my pocket fisherman once.
Yeah, that's...
But it makes a great cat toy, too. If you take a little feather on the end and just cast it around the house, the cats will go nuts for it and you just yank it around. I find finding alternative uses for the stuff, once you realize that the intentional use doesn't work, usually helps out a lot. Like the Slam Man, for example.
What is the Slam Man?
And you guys know what the Slam Man is? It's the life-size punching dummy that lights up so you can work on your boxing combinations.
I am so out of the loop.
Let me tell you.
Who's pushing the Slam Man?
Sugar
Who's
Ray
the celebrity?
Leonard.
Oh, Ray's doing
I'm a sucker.
that one.
Boxer's hawking it. I gotta have it. I got the George Foreman lean green fat grilling machine. I got the Slam Man. But the Slam Man and I have exactly the same shoulder width, so you can hang your jackets on it at night.
It's the Gary Busey Slam Man, I believe. He took over. Oh, okay. I made it up. He didn't unload. What of all of them that you purchased is the worst, though? Was there one that you just got at home and you looked at and said, Jesus, what sort of peyote flashback was I on that I actually called in a number and bought this? What is the worst of them?
Oh, man, that's a damn fun question. Well, I brought you something, actually.
Whoa.
This is the brand new from Ronco. This is the new rotisserie chicken griller.
Wow.
A product I have not tested or used,
And you're gonna,
so I can't endorse it.
This is so nice.
But I need it out of my house, and I want you to have it.
Now, you're watching Popeil one night, and this makes sense to you, right?
Popeil and I are actually, we travel in the same circles.
I've met Popeil.
He's a good guy.
Cool guy.
He's a good guy. He gave me a food dehydrator once, and a couple weeks later, I was in Bora Bora on vacation, and I looked down the beach, and there in a bathing suit is Ron Popeil. And so I walk over and I said, Ron, I don't know if you remember me. You gave me a food dehydrator last week. And he goes, I'm glad I'm seeing you. That thing's a piece of shit. I got to give you the motorized unit to that thing. And you like pasta? I got a pasta maker that'll knock your socks off. You like pesto? Blah, blah, blah. And it spurned this friendship, and Ron sends me the
I
latest
saw Ron in
line.
Hawaii once on the beach, and he had a swimsuit on, and it was too small. And I said, is that a pocket fisherman in your pocket, or is this Well, this is the gross machine where they put that big hunk of cadaver on
You
there
can
and start spinning it around.
Ruin a perfectly good chicken in that.
Ooh, that is the Lord of the Flies cookmaster right there. All right, we got some phone calls for you. We got line 7. We got Todd from Tecumseh, Michigan. Todd?
So
Hey, Dennis.
Yeah, say hi to Noah.
Hey, Noah.
hi, Todd.
I sense an energy there.
A lot of energy. Don't watch too much ER. Like to say, everybody here in Michigan says you kick ass, and my question would be, What would be the most expensive thing you ever bought with a credit card?
I bought a device once that screened out weird phone calls, but hey, you can't start it off by saying you don't watch ER and expect me to treat you civilly. Let's go on. Line 3, we've got Kay from Woodward, Oklahoma. Kay,
Yes.
you an ER fan?
Oh, big time.
All right.
Big time. I love
Who's your favorite character?
Dr. Carter.
See, Clooney's out there. He's heavily in play. You know, you look at Clooney and the sexuality's overt. You think this guy closes more than the Century 21 guy in Greenwich, Connecticut. But Wally kind of sneaks up on. He comes on with that, oh, shucks, I got my little tufted hair and I got the stethoscope. I just want to examine you. Boom. Right on, yeah. Next thing you know, he's grilling up meat for you.
What can I say?
Dehydrating you. Line 9. Oh, I'm sorry, we cut you off. What was your question, Oklahoma?
What can I say?
Dehydrating you. Line 9. Oh, I'm sorry, we cut you off. What was your question, Oklahoma? See, am I a Jago? I said, do you like ER? She said, yeah, and I went off on a riff, and now we got line 9. We've got Scott from New York, New York. Scotty?
Yeah, hi, Noah. Hi, Dennis.
Hey, how are you, Scott?
Not too bad. What do you think it is that drives our egos and turns us into the Smiths and Jones, where we have to have a better lawn or a better car than our neighbor, you know, no matter what the price? Dennis?
I have a better lawn than my neighbor. I don't know what drove me to it, but it just ended up that way.
Thanks for opening up a viable line of chat there. Somebody tees it up like that, it's hard not to hit a 300 down the middle. Line 6, we got Matt from Yonkers, New York. Matt?
Hey, Dennis. Hey, Noah.
Hey, Matty.
Matt.
What's
All
happening?
right. Do credit card companies unfairly target young consumers into reckless spending by offering low interest and guaranteed credit cards?
I'll agree with that.
It's from the fucking tobacco company. It's Joe Campbell from New York. Well, you know, the worst thing you can do if you screw up with a credit card, what? They reward you with a different colored one.
With a different colored
you know,
one, exactly
I mean,
right.
So, you
No,
know.
it's a problem. You know, kids in college getting credit cards sent to them in the mail, and before you know it, you're racking up serious debt.
Yeah, but everything's a problem. Everybody fucks up and then whines that it's the people who gave it to them. You know what I mean? It's the same with cigarettes and that. You know,
You think
smoking.
so?
Yeah, smoking's fucked for you. You shouldn't do it.
You shouldn't do it. I agree.
You know what I mean? But these people, kids, I agree with the advertising. Joe Camel was a bad play. But stuff like people coming out, these adults, and they sue and they say,
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know I was
crazy.
going to get cancer.
No, that's
Get
crazy.
out of here. You're lying through the hole in your esophagus, you know. Line 1, we've got Bruce from West Yellowstone, Montana. Bruce?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, man, what happens if the geyser goes off in the middle of the question? Sorry, that was my euphemism for you might have sex with the old lady. Go ahead, Bruce. Oh, so you're in West Yellowstone. I forgot the geysers are in East Yellowstone. You're over there in West Yellowstone with Yogi and Boo Boo and Ranger Smith. What's your question?
Hey, how you doing?
I fucking love this
He will
show.
sleep till 9, but before he starts. We're okay, man. What's up? Hard to imagine how you lived out in the woods. You're like Unabomber, the sequel. You got a question there? All right, good chatting with you. You remember any commercials from your childhood that you liked, or is there anyone?
Yeah, unfortunately, I remember all of them. Don't you? I mean, they're sort of stuck in there for forever. Bubble gum and Zips tennis shoes. I remember all of them. Chinese checkers, Connect 4. Don't you?
I know. I have a sick trap too. I wake up and
There, diagonally. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? They just start coming out of here.
You buy some cards and put them in a rack. If you don't want them, you put them
You
back.
and your zips, you fast as can be. You hopscotch jip, and you make the big Z with zips.
Line 2, we've got Avery from Southport, North Carolina. Avery?
Yeah,
How is it
Dennis.
down there in the south part of North Carolina?
Don't knock the South, dude.
I'm not.
I just want to say hello to my.
I'm not. Don't get your burning cross in
I
an
just want to
uproar.
say. I want to say hello to my sister Jennifer and her friend Frank, and I also want to say, do you think there is just as much conservatives obsessed with shopping just as much as there are liberals?
Did he say loogies?
No.
I didn't hear your question. What is it again?
Do you think that there's just as much conservatives obsessed with shopping just as much as there are liberals obsessed with shopping?
Line 5, we've got Beverly from Middletown, Ohio. Go ahead, Beverly.
Yeah, I like GR. I think Carter should get together with Hathaway, don't you, Carter?
I think she's taken. Last I
Yeah,
checked.
but he's leaving.
Yeah.
Hathaway from the Beverly Hillbillies?
Yeah. That's the influence.
She's seeing Ellie Mae, isn't she?
I don't even know if I should answer that question.
All right, now, so what's coming up on ER? What can you sneak us? Any scoops here before we wrap up? Anything that's coming up? The big Clooney thing.
Big Clooney thing. That's going to carry us through the next few weeks, and then we'll see where the pieces fall.